artificial intelligence against the quest for inertia. It's time to go head to head. But there is a caveat. I'm gonna aim over there. That is absolutely pumped. Oh, Johnny, mate, that's on a really good line. Oh my God, Will?
Okay, so that is still rolling.
What?
And it is...
Johnny?
It's about a foot. That was so close to hitting me.
No, lost it. The pressure's got to me. That's green light right there. Okay, I mean, tell you what, I'm hitting these well. Right, guys and girls, welcome back to the Golf Mode YouTube channel. Today I'm at La Hacienda on the links course, right by, I think, the most incredible halfway house in the world. But we've got an incredible video for you guys today. Callaway Paradym Ai Smoke against TaylorMade Qi10. Two absolute mammoths going into 2024, but which one's better? We're going to find out today. I've got the flagship models, so the Ai Smoke and the Qi10. I've got the exact same shaft in both. We're going to test these out at Custom Golf Works to get some data, and also going to put it on a hole and see which one's better over time. But first, we're going to talk about the aesthetics, because there's some big differences this year. First up, Callaway. We have got some adjustable weighting in the back, something that TaylorMade does not have, which is great. It means for us amateur golfers, we can change our ball flight if we want something that's more fade bias or more draw bias. TaylorMade doesn't have this because they trust in their face, but I'll get onto that in a little bit. With the Paradym, they've got this new finish to the material, which is smoke-like. I think, and myself and Johnny at Golf Mode have talked about this, I think it's going to divide opinion, be a little bit of a Marmite type finish. I think it's going to be a bit more appealing to the younger audience, whereas people maybe into the older category may like something that is more tailor-made-like. Looking down at this club, there's some positives and there's some negatives. Weirdly enough, I really like the carbon crown of this club. It actually reminds me a lot of the Sim 2. We've got some really nice hexagonal patterns there, and overall it looks very kind of modern. But there's one negative: the Ai Smoke logo just towards the hosel, I think is a bit, well, it doesn't look great. I don't think it's needed. It'd be a lot cleaner if they took that out, but once again, this is personal preference. Comparing this to the Qi10, looking down at it, the shapes are very similar. They are both that of a gloss finish, with the TaylorMade Qi10 being that of a more glossy finish, a bit shinier, which again, divides opinions a little bit. I wish TaylorMade would release a matte finish as well, but TaylorMade's is a lot cleaner. We've got a slight white marking on the brand new blue face, which you can't really see because of the loft. You can see it in the fairways and the hybrid, but despite there being a very subtle Qi10 around the crown, there's not really much to look at in terms of design. It's a lot cleaner. It's a lot more like Titleist. And I would actually say, for me, I prefer a cleaner look. So I would side with TaylorMade for the aesthetics comparison, but there's no data behind this test. This is just using my dodgy eyes down at these two clubs. Really important test is taking these to a simulator, and that's what we've done. We're going to take these now over to Custom Golf Works in Woking, England, nice and sunny Spain, and put these on a GC quad to see which one takes the cake. Let's do it. So we are here at Custom Golf Works to compare these two heavyweights, Qi10 by TaylorMade, Paradym Ai Smoke Max by Callaway. Let's look at this data here, because there are some slight differences, because these are kind of targeting forgiveness and distance in different ways. So you can see here that TaylorMade slightly faster. Now, would I say I've hit the TaylorMade better? I actually wouldn't think so. I think this is pretty similar to each other, but you can see 169.4 to 167.7, but with slightly higher launch on the Callaway compared to slightly lower launch on the TaylorMade. But overall, if you're looking at these numbers, I think Callaways are better. 2400 spin, 295 yard carry, 7 yards longer. This could be down towards that Callaway new face has sweet spots everywhere. So although I was hitting it across the toe, on the heel, The spin is optimal at 2400. Realistically now, I would actually like it a little bit higher. So even though TaylorMade is 2700, do I prefer that? I think I actually might prefer that a little bit, because if we're looking at the graph just on the right there, that little table, I hit the TaylorMade straighter, but shorter. So what we're looking at here is a question you have to ask yourself between these two drivers. These differences aren't major at all. Always within drivers in 2024, there's not massive differences. But what I'll ask you is, if you are looking between Callaway and TaylorMade, is what do you want out of this driver? Do you want a club that's forgiving? Do you want a club that finds fairways? Well, I would say it's probably the TaylorMade Qi10. But do you want a club that is a bomber across the face, but you might not hit the fairway? I feel like that's the Callaway, as you can see there. It provides optimal spin, but the spin rate doesn't increase that much across the toe and out the heel, which some could say is a good and a bad thing, because without the toe and the heel, well, the spin rate going higher might push in that dispersion. So, there's a lot to consider there. But I'm gonna add even more pressure to you guys now, because we're gonna take these two driver heads back to La Hacienda, the 11th hole on the links course, one of my favorites. Let's see if we can drive the green. So, if you're new here,
like and subscribe.
if you do, you're not only gonna get better at golf, you'll find out more about equipment, you're gonna see some amazing courses, and you're gonna drop 10 shots on your handicap. Now, let's get back to the video. Whee! Right, so back at La Hacienda on the links course. We're at the 11th hole, which is about 360 meters, but there is a caveat. I'm gonna aim over there, and it's a bit of a shortcut. This is really gonna test these two flagship drivers, because there's not a lot of room for error, but as it's downwind, I think I can get pretty close. We've got Mr. Jonathan Percival near the green to tell me where it goes. All right, no pressure. Right, Johnny, about to hit TaylorMade Qi10 first. That is absolutely pumped. I think it's spanned just a little bit though. The interesting thing is, I'm just getting a little bit of fade. Johnny, where'd that go?
Slap bang in the middle of the fairway. You're probably 80 yards short of the green.
80? Did it roll a lot?
No, it literally landed and stopped dead.
Yeah,
You
thought-
landed on a flat part of the fairway.
Thought so. Okay, so,
Great drive though.
oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the green's not gonna be in play. What I'm noticing about this driver, it is dead straight. When comparing it to other ones, it fades a little bit. The right side is in play, whereas it's not the left. I think it's a little bit different to Callaway, but it does feel great. Oh my God, Will, Will, that should be, I think, better. That's fast. Ooh. Johnny, give me some good news.
Yeah. Okay, so that is still rolling.
What?
And it is.
Johnny.
It's about a foot short of the left green side bunker. You've almost driven it on the green there.
Are you just a foot short of the pin?
That is
Okay.
an absolute bomb.
Absolute bomb. Damn right it is. Yeah, that was low spin too.
You hit the down slope there. As
Did
well.
I hit the funnel. Okay. Callaway, you are in some trouble. Right. Jesus Christ. So the thing is though, with this, I'm hitting little baby fades. A baby fades. Come on, big dog. It's hungry. Yeah, it's aggressive. Hit that funnel. Stay. No. Come on, Will. Oh, it might be too far right. Let me know. Oh, I pumped that.
Good.
Tell me more.
Okay, so that is maybe 15, 20 yards short of the front of the green, but it's like absolutely spot on.
That's green light right there. That's green light. Wow. Right, now Callaway. Unfortunately, the full swing didn't pick up that last shot with the TaylorMade, but trust me, that would have been a 180 ball. You have got some competition, Mr. Callaway. Now, I'm a fan of TaylorMade. The only thing is I don't like hitting a fade, and that was more of a fade shot, but that's obviously I can change that if I want to with certain models. Right, Johnny, about to hit. That's left. It's not bad left. It's kind of towards you, Johnny. I'd watch out.
That's so close to hitting me. That's still working its way back down the hill. That's probably going to end up in the middle of the fairway.
Okay.
Oh, still going.
Well, it's fast. I'll have to say it's fast.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Probably like 50 yards short of the green.
Okay, we're okay with that. That's fine, it's fast. It feels good. What feels better? Well, I'll let you know in a second. They're consistent though. I'm consistent. Oh, I have. I'm eating this hole for breakfast. And I'm still hungry. Interesting, that was a draw straight away. Oh, Johnny, mate, that's on a really good line. It's still drawing a bit though, so different straight away to TaylorMade.
Okay, yeah, that's pitched middle of the fairway, and that's still rolling as well.
Okay.
That has ended up almost, still rolling on a little bit. That's just rolled past your first, it's still going actually. Yeah, that's like 35 yards short.
35 yards.
Dead in the centre of the fairway.
Okay, I mean, tell you what, I'm hitting these well. Okay.
When you get up here, like if you didn't make birdie from every single one of these, you'd be absolutely mortified.
Johnny, I'm not making par. Right, last ball. No, lost it. The pressure's got to me. OB?
That's dead, yeah.
Oh, dead and buried, yeah. Well, we can't make them all, can we? Let's go see how good 5 of those 6 shots were. I've got some really interesting findings behind these 2. You guys could see it as well. Let's go get those balls. 380 yards that par 4 was, and I ate it for breakfast, apart from 1 out of bounds ball, but I let the mental game get to me. Now, between Callaway and TaylorMade, there's actually some quite subtle differences that I saw at CGW and also out here at La Hacienda on the links course. As you guys could see on the 11th hole, I was hitting a fade with the TaylorMade Qi10, whereas with the Callaway, I was hitting a draw. Now, there could be other factors in play here, but there could be something to consider. If you want a draw bias, I don't really like saying that word, but something that could promote a draw, maybe go for the Callaway, whereas with the TaylorMade, it seems to be a little bit more neutral to fade bias. I personally saw this when I was testing it out in South Carolina.
Like that?
Wow. So, there's a lot to consider here, but what I will say is the Callaway Paradym Ai Smoke better than TaylorMade Qi10? No, because I believe one of the best models this year is the TaylorMade Qi10 Max. I feel like that is better than any other models that Callaway has done so far. Sorry, Callaway, but that I think is the truth. The Qi10 Max can be for any single golfer. It's in my bag right now, so it can be for anyone who swings it fast or slow. I don't think Callaway Paradym Ai Smoke has a driver model to match this yet, but I imagine it's coming next year. Feel-wise, I'd probably go with TaylorMade, but just about. Guys, let me know your opinions of these 2 drivers. Looks, feel, performance, forgiveness, tech, which one takes the prize for you? Let me know down in the comments, and if you are new to Golf Magic, make sure you hit that big fat red subscribe button down below to keep up to date with all of our videos. What comparison do you want me to do next? Let me know down in the comments. I'll catch you in the next video.